Hello, my name is Natalie. We're going to begin with an emerald green harmony meditation. So, if you'd like, sitting comfortably, shoulders are relaxed, finding that comfortable position. Everything is take what you like and leave the rest. So, if you'd like, closing the eyes, taking a few nice deep breaths into the belly. Really watching the breath flowing in and out like waves of the ocean. Noticing the breath, noticing the flow. Being here and now in this moment. Noticing the ground beneath you, the air around you. And if you'd like, visualizing an emerald green light floating above you, this emerald green light of harmony and balance, this energy and vibration of balance, harmony, allowing our conscious awareness to focus on this energy. What we focus on, we bring more energy to. What we focus on, we're inviting into our energies like a magnet. So, if you'd like, allowing yourself, inviting this harmony and balance into your energies, visualizing this emerald green light flowing down, surrounding the physical body, the aura, the energy field, with this emerald green light of harmony and balance. Visualizing, feeling, sensing this energy, this vibration, this emerald green light. Visualizing this emerald green light flowing into the mind and all mind levels, thought patterns, flowing into consciousness, unconsciousness, subconsciousness, allowing harmony into the mind, balance into the mind. Inviting harmony into the mind, allowing this energy to be cultivated in the mind. When we have negative thought patterns come up into the mind, we are consciously aware. We're replacing those thoughts with the opposite, with the positive. So if a thought such as I can't comes in, we're replacing it with I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm trying, I'm moving in that direction. I can learn anything. So we're balancing out the thoughts, allowing ourselves to balance our thoughts, allowing ourselves to be consciously aware. Visualizing this emerald green light flowing into the throat center, our words, our voice, how we speak, our authentic expression. Allowing this emerald green light to flow into the throat center, flow in through our words, how we speak. Speaking more words in harmony, in balance, in equilibrium. Speaking with win-win scenarios, communication, compromise, speaking our needs, our preferences, allowing others to speak their needs and preferences, hearing, allowing this balance and harmony to flow into expression, allowing us to be able to regulate our emotions so we can express calmly, clearly, directly, and in balance. Speaking with I feel, I need, I would prefer, can we do it this way? Rather than you statements, I feel, I would prefer, can we do it this way? Visualizing this emerald green light flowing into the heart center and all of life's activities, allowing harmony into our life, especially allowing this emerald green light, harmony and balance, this vibration and energy to flow into relationships, community, connection, flowing into health, self-care, habits, attachments, flowing into home environment, flowing into purpose, service, work, allowing our life to come into equilibrium, to flow with harmony, allowing us to see when there are things in our life, activities that are not in alignment with self, that are not in balance with self. Focusing, tuning into values, priorities, connecting. Are these things in alignment with my goals, my values, my priorities, or not? And cleaning up our life in the sense of balancing our life, allowing things to drop away, allowing us to choose activities and plan activities that are in alignment with self, with values, with priorities, with peace, with harmony, with happiness. Are we choosing activities that actually bring fulfillment? Consciously choosing, allowing ourselves to be aware, letting go of old habits, old behaviors. Just because we used to do those things doesn't mean they're in alignment, doesn't mean we need to continue to do them. Allowing ourselves to drop away certain activities that maybe used to bring some fulfillment or joy, but no longer do. Allowing us to line up with where am I at now? How do I feel now? Tuning into intuition, inner guidance. Prioritizing self-care, nurturing soul, caring for self, loving self, filling our cup first before we can help others, before we can be there fully in relationships, before we can be there fully in our service, work, purpose, filling our cup first, prioritizing health, well-being, self-care, allowing ourselves to prioritize this time, having more time for rest, more time for nature, more time for meditation, stillness, calm, activities that bring calm, yoga, meditation, journaling, walking in nature, finding those things that bring that calm within. Lining ourselves up first before we show up for others. So we come as our best self. Visualizing this emerald green light flowing into the emotions by the belly button, surrounding the emotions with this emerald green light of harmony and balance. Feeling harmony, allowing harmony, allowing our emotions to be in harmony, balance, equilibrium, allowing ourselves to feel all the emotions, not villainizing any emotions, holding them, feeling them, seeing them, allowing them, processing through them, and then letting them go. Allowing ourselves to hold discomfort and also be okay at the same time. Allowing ourselves to hold sadness and also move through with contentment, with peace, with calm. Allowing us to hold anger and also move through it in a healthy way, processing through it in a healthy way, tuning in. How do I feel? What do I need? Not spewing anything at others, not causing negative energy towards others in any way, taking accountability for our own emotions, taking accountability for our own actions, our own words, our own thoughts, holding our energy, processing through what's coming through, allowing ourselves to be in this space, feeling the emotions, holding them, seeing them, empathizing with them, honoring them, and then letting them pass through, letting yourself process. Do I need a journal about this? Do I need to call a friend? Do I need to go for a walk? Following through on what you need. Do I need to get a snack or get some tea and rest outside? What are those things that will help process through this in a healthy way, not pushing them down? They are still there when we try to ignore them, and they will explode in an untimely manner. Allowing ourselves to process through and see them when we're comfortable, when we're at home, where we can process through them, taking the time, setting time aside to process through them. Knowing that we can. This is what we're meant to do. This is part of why we're here, to experience all of the frequencies, all of the energies, but also knowing, do we want to live there in those frequencies? Where do we want to be? Most humans want to be in peace. Most humans want to be in harmony, in love, in compassion, in excitement, in passion, in appreciation, gratitude, optimism, hope. If we want to be there, then we must move up the scale in that direction, one step at a time. Allowing ourselves to hold all the emotions and then gently moving. As we accept each one, we're gently moving up through processing. Still breathing, still allowing ourselves to be calm in this space, in this moment. Watching the breath, allowing ourselves to be in this moment, contemplating, allowing us to feel and sense in the body sensations, emotions, energies, allowing ourselves to use words that are softer, that feel more in balance. I'm allowing myself to sit here in calm. I can contemplate. I'm safe in this space, holding yourself in safety. Surrounding the physical body, the aura, the energy field with this emerald green light of harmony and balance. Allowing all of our energies to be balanced, allowing every cell to flow with balance and harmony. Allowing this energy, breathing in this energy, receiving this energy, harmony, balance, equilibrium. All is well. No matter what happens, we can figure it out. We are humans. That means we make mistakes, and that's okay. Honoring ourselves through the process of learning and growing, loving ourselves through that space of learning and growing, making amends, making repair where we messed up, where there's need for repair, allowing ourselves to hold compassion for ourselves, forgive others, ask for repair, ask for making amends where needed, taking actions of repair, having communication, and loving ourselves and loving others the whole process through. We can love ourselves and hold boundaries at the same time. We can speak our truth calmly and still hold boundaries and still have compassion and love. Finding that balance, that strength in the balance, being able to hold space for compassion and love as we hold boundaries, as we speak our truth, as we be in our authentic selves, expressing authentically. May you be well. I honor you. I support you. Peace and love unto you. Namaste.